Okay, now I'm going to explain how to upload your TLO. Don't know if you guys know, but at this point I'm pretty much kind of a YouTube sensation. Alrighty, so in Standard for Success, again, you're going to go into your account. Again, I'm going to use Sarah's just as an example, okay? So when you go up to your personal account, over here under Student Learning Objectives, remember, I can't see it because I am not Sarah, but there will be an option here for Create TLO, okay? And you're going to select that. Then what's going to populate is this dashboard here, okay? So remember, the targeted learning objective is the very specific objective that you are working on with just your low students. So you don't have to use the same class that you did for your class learning objective. You can pick a targeted learning objective from any class, any term. Obviously, you want to pick the one that you were most successful with. Okay, so you're going to go again and fill out grade level, subject, and period. Student level of preparedness for everybody is going to be low, because remember that this is the purpose of this is to target our low students. Okay, then you're going to fill out the number of students in the targeted population. So how many low students did you have for this particular group, and what standard you're going to be using. Okay, so if I go back to Sarah's from that one term, it looks like her standard was perform polynomial operations. So you probably would want to write it kind of in some kind of objective format. So students will be able to add, subtract, multiply, and divide polynomials, whatever it is that the objective is. Okay. Then you're going to use the assessment. Now remember, the assessment can be whatever format works best. You might decide to use your first exit ticket. You might decide to use parts of the final exam. Whatever you decided to use to assess whether this low group of students mastered this objective. Because remember, the purpose of this is to show that even if you'd had a group of low students in your class that did not actually pass the class, that you made some sort of progress with them, that you were able to help them master some of the content. So however you decided to assess that, okay? And then the growth and or achievement goal, again, is always going to be 70% for the Excel Center. Okay, you do have the option to upload whatever assessment or rubric that you used. And then you're, again, going to request admin approval and click Update TLO. Again, you're going to have to wait for Mr. D to go in on his end and update it. Once he does, then your next task is going to be to fill this part out. So once he approves this, this will not be grayed out anymore, and you're going to go ahead and put in the number that met that goal. So if you had 10 students in your low group and 8 of them, even though they didn't pass the class, mastered this objective, you're going to put 8 out of 10, okay? And then once you do that, again, you'll update your TLO.